Hi
and not
guys!
keeping them.
Is everyone here?
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Yes.
Can everyone say hey?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
hey.
Hello.
Hey,
Okay, good.
I'm a
I'm a
rebel.
rebel.
Sound checking. Alright, so before we start, I want to do. Oh, right, notes. So, last time on Horror on the Orient Express, you have yet to ride the Express or even think about going to the Express. um, So you attended a lecture by your friend, Professor Smith, and the day after you saw an interesting article in the news about the same man dying 3 times in one night. You went, and then the day after, you got a message from, or you saw an article about your friend Professor Smith's house burning down. You went to try to find him, but weren't very successful in figuring out where he went. Um, However, that night you got a note underneath your door and from him, and he beckoned you to a small house outside of the things. By the way, I splurged and I actually bought the book, so I have a lot of. I actually have maps for you now, and if you want, please take when you have some free time, look at that Traveler's Companion. It's really cool. It has like a lot of fun info on like the Express and like the cities that you're going to be going to, and also like things that you might want to prepare and stuff. So take a look at that. I put it in. I don't know where I put it. I put it somewhere.
You
You
put it
put it
in
in
the
the
despair
General
despair
nightmares.
chat.
nightmares.
You
You
put in
put
the
in the
despair
despair
nightmares
nightmares
and
and
Thank you,
what is
what is
it?
that
Andrew.
thing called?
Monsters.
Monsters.
Thank
General
you,
General
Andrew.
chat,
chat,
and you
and you
pinned it.
pinned it.
Okay. Yes. So I have maps for you guys too now. Um. Anyways, so you went to a small house like in a very quiet neighborhood and found Professor there. He told you about Turkish madmen trying to kill him, and they're seeking out this simulacrum. And if they put it together, bad things would happen. Now, you don't exactly know what would happen. You can probably assume things, but you don't know exactly. He sent you on the mission to find the simulacrum and destroy it before the Turkish men can get a hold of it and summon whatever the heck they're going to do with it. So before that, though, you wanted to do some investigating. So you went to investigate this body, this triple murder thing. So you did get some information from the cops, which I have to. Oops.
Yeah, about the skinning.
Yep, the skinning. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah. Yeah, about the skinning, how they were skinned in different places. And then somebody clearly wanted them to come to London, and then you also got the address for a Muhammad shop. You went into the shop and you found an accounting book, but none of you could figure it out. The Dresden and father were actually a little more successful in the library. They were able to discover some pretty good information about the scrolls, which you'll need in order to actually destroy the simulacrum. They found that the scrolls were last in the Topkapi Museum in Constantinople. They also found references to Fenelon, the last person who had a piece of the simulacrum in France. However, they need to go to the Bibliothèque Nationale in Paris in order to go further. However, at the end of our session, Dresden and the father found our poor Beddoes dead with a message skinned into his body that said the skinned one something. Sorry. I put it here. Where is it?
The
The
skinned
skinned
one,
one, something.
The skin.
Second
You know
Like
what?
them looking.
The skinless one will not be denied. That's what you found. So, You guys meet up at the end of dim. I like the. So these calendars are actually from the book, so they're like actually the what they were called in 1920. So dim. So you meet up on the 7th, at the end of the 7th, and that's where we are. So, you also saw the article in the newspaper about the man who combusted into thin air, and he had recently bought a train set from that same Muhammad that you guys were looking into. And that's where we are. So we are waking up on Lune the 8th.
I think I was getting ready to get us passage to France.
Okay.
I need to go to a consulate and see if I can get a permit for a gun.
Okay.
Oh, you actually gonna do it?
Well,
Well, I'm gonna try.
If I
If
get
I get
denied,
denied, then I'm just gonna ignore it.
Okay,
But
so
But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna try.
I'll
I'll try and play by the rules, but
you
you know,
if the
if
rules
the rules
get in the way, I'll just
I'll just go around them.
hold on, I actually, so in that where is it? In that Traveler's Companion, it actually has where did it go? I was gonna say it actually has some of that info for you guys, like how to book passage to Okay, so that's what you two guys are doing. What are Dresden and Ronnie going to do?
Do we have like a half a day then, I guess, before we have to catch the train? Or getting tickets?
So you don't catch the express here. You catch the express in Paris. So you have to get on. It's like a. Hold on, let me.
Isn't there a ferry across the?
Yeah, there's a ferry. Yeah.
Oh, ferry. Right. We're at London.
So if you open up the Traveler's Companion, it actually has. Here, so it says the Orient itself does not depart from London. The boat train takes travelers to the French port of Calais from St. Pancras Station. So you'll do a little travel through the English countryside, through Kent, across marshes, finally into Dover. At Dover, there's a dock. Passengers board the ferry for the coast of France. Passengers may pre-arrange private first or second class berths on the boat or stay in general rooms aboard the ferry. A first class ticket aboard the Orient Express, which you do have from the professor, does not ensure a first class cabin on the ferry. Passengers must make such arrangements separately. And then this is the Anglo-French customs check. French police check visas and passports. And from there, you board a local train from Calais, I don't know how to pronounce that, to Paris.
Calais.
French.
And since you need to go in Paris, or need to go to Paris anyways, you probably should do that first. And there actually is a timetable for the Orient Express, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be a while till you need to ride it, so I haven't really looked at it. But there is a timetable. Okay, so Vito's probably going to go to the American Embassy, or I don't know where you would go for a gun permit. And
Yeah, you go to an embassy. I think you go to an embassy.
Okay, and Father is going to What are you gonna do? Book.
I'm gonna trade notes with Ronnie to see what's going on.
Okay.
See what the come with a plan.
So we'll say you guys meet for breakfast, and Vito and the father go off to do their things to get prepped for the trip.
If you want to come by my apartment, I can work on developing the photos of Krat's apartment that I took yesterday while we chat. If you want.
Alright, that sounds good.
Okay. So
I'll promise to not knock stuff over.
Yeah, I just set up a stool and I say, don't touch anything. Especially not that, and I point to the liquids in the trays. It'll burn your finger.
Oh, you mean this as I put my hand over it?
Yes, that's what I mean. Don't touch that. Regret it.
Alright, so unfortunately, you don't really notice anything else with the pictures. Like I said last time, you do notice that there's like a lack of luggage and things, like the drawers are empty. It kind of seems like he moved out, or he no longer.
I'm looking for anything out of the ordinary, and I took photos of the lower level, not the upper. So of the shop bit, and so I'm looking for things that kind of look creepy or kind of grab my attention. Like you get dressed to help look too, since he's here.
I mean,
That's a good idea.
Not really, but I will remind you that article about the man exploding, he had bought a train set from this same Muhammad.
Mm-hmm. Are there things like that in the shop now that I'm looking? There toys?
No, but if you want to take a really, really long look at that accounting book.
I mean, I can look, but I'm probably not gonna do any good. Got it.
I'll take a look at it. Wait, what's accounting?
Yeah.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're good at that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky.
No,
I mean, yeah.
No luck here. Use,
okay, here. Okay, so it...
The bartender who's our friend.
Oh,
yeah.
There
you go, yeah.
She was our accountant of the group, right?
I guess she would be, since she runs a business.
Yeah.
She does. She has 50 accounting. Anyway,
that's what we said we were going to use her for. We never used her for that.
To recap the article, oh my gosh, kitties! Alright, this is their active time. Which, by the way, I did not sleep well because Jack was like bugging me all night. Anyways, here's the article again.
Yeah, it's on the notes thing. I read it.
Oh, okay.
He had a toy train from our Mark place, and he spontaneously combusted.
Yep. Okay, and so the police have not ruled out the possibility of the two cases.
Right.
So, Vito and Father, I'm not gonna make you do anything for your prep work. I think it's pretty straightforward, but, Vito, do you guys know if you can get how long it takes to get a permit? Is he gonna have to wait?
I treat it like having to go to the DMV.
Yeah.
So would he
It's
be
a
able to...
government agency.
So would he be able to get it that day, or would he have to wait?
He get it that day.
It
It
just
just
takes
take all day.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, okay. So basically Vito is out that day. Vito, do you want to do anything while you're waiting in line at the DMV, basically?
No. I'll smoke a cigarette. That's it.
No smoking inside that, I'm sure.
Oh, God.
Contemplation.
I don't
Alright.
think there's rules like that in the 1920s. You can skip
Yeah, I don't
anywhere.
think so either.
Alright.
Alright,
Yeah. Probably
Meryl?
just gonna go through a backpack today.
Meryl,
What?
what are you up to today?
Standing in line. And I'll probably smoke a pack of cigarettes today.
Wait, is Rob talking?
Says he's speaking, but do you have push to talk, Rob?
Yes. I was just wondering. I'm going to stop by the local cathedral. I'm sure London has one. To send my messages. And while I'm there, I'm going to request a diplomatic pouch. Since I'm representing the Vatican, I'll just put it. I don't want inspected in there.
You guys are so lucky you have a priest with, I'm just going to say that right now. You're a very, very smart person with you. Okay. Good to know. Can you make a note on that on your character sheet?
Sure.
Thanks. Just because if it does come up, it'll be good. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So back to Ronnie and Dresden. So yeah, you don't find much in the photos, but you head over to your friend Liz. Hi guys. How are you doing? How's the did you get that house sorted out? Can I now buy it for my second bar?
I think it would be a fair idea, although I do recommend you clean up the basement.
Oh, well, I mean, of course I'm going to clean everything spotless from top to bottom.
It should be safe now. We were stopping by because we thought we had a job that we thought maybe you help us with.
What is it?
We found these notes in a business, and none of us can make hide nor hair of it. Would you mind looking? See if there's something funny going on here?
Oh, my dears. Yes, you guys certainly don't run businesses, do you? Just a moment. I don't know what I'm talking about either, but I'm going to give myself a bonus. Which failed. But...
Wow. We're not having a good day today.
Alright, she can try again tomorrow. Well, yeah. It's...
Would you mind, like we can watch the ball for you if you need to really focus on it?
Well, so I can't... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it pushed, so... I don't know what really bad... she's looking at it so hard that she tears the page.
Well, it's not like we're getting anything from there anyway.
But, so I'm so sorry. I don't know, but I will say that if there's something that you're curious about, did you mention the train at all?
I can understand you're mumbling pretty bad.
Sorry, when I have push to talk, I gotta keep the thing pressed the whole time. Did you guys ask about anything specifically, or just weird?
No, just weird.
Okay. Well, this is a bit odd. You remember that newspaper article this morning about the man, or yesterday about the man exploding? Well, it says here that there was an item sold to him a one Winston Special Commission train set. But, I mean, and then, that article about him being killed 3 times. I don't know if that's a connection, but maybe you should bring this to the police. Although I kind of torn the...
Don't they already know that? It was in the news.
That's true. But I'm sorry, I really can't,
Alright, well, thanks, miss.
Can't really help you out anymore. I'm really sorry. And sorry about tearing the book.
It's okay. We'll figure something else with it.
Alright. So you were able to get Stanley's address. Well, you know Stanley's address anyways if that's something you want to do. But you don't have to. You can continue. Alright, so I would say that's probably like your morning. So Ronnie and Dresden, what else would you like to do?
Did you see that DM I sent Sky?
You can tell them that they won't have to do sanity checks. They might think you're weird, but that's about it.
So you were that book? Remember those books that I've been studying over?
Yeah, you've been quite entranced by them.
The ones in the library?
Are you there, Father? I thought you weren't there.
Yeah. I thought I was at the cathedral doing my stuff.
Yeah, and we're at where are we at this point? Is it still the bar?
I could be there if I'm done at the cathedral.
How long
Yeah.
I learned a spell from those books.
Spell, like wave my hands in the air and gesture.
Yeah.
Like Pocus and Abracadabra?
No, more like poof. Here's something that's extremely scary and extremely dangerous.
You've got to be kidding, a spell.
Yes, a legitimate spell.
Right.
Going to open a warrior or something?
No, it's summon a... Oh, hell, where is it? Summon a dimensional shambler.
Right?
It's
basically
summon a golem.
Right.
That will form out of whatever's nearby.
Are you sure you're okay, Dresden?
I told you could tell them that they're probably just going to think you're crazy.
You see, I
cannot understand you. She said you could tell us, but they will probably think you're crazy.
Find out for sure whether it works or not eventually.
So you can't do it now.
I'd prefer not to.
Alright, mate.
Well, that was a good conversation.
I guess since we have the afternoon open, we could go inspect that burning pie. I don't really know what else to do for the afternoon while Vito's waiting in line.
While Vito's at the DMV. So first I want to ask you guys, are you going to go book tickets? I'm guessing that's what Merrill did during his time as well.
Yes, that was my intention.
Yeah, he has the money, so.
That is.
Well, we don't want to be ostentatious, so we'll get second class tickets.
Oh, you're so sweet. What a nice priest.
Well, I am wearing a monk robes. You're lucky I didn't put us all as third-class baggage.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, you can go investigate. Where would you like to go? Oh wait. Hold on. I actually have. Let me get that map. Oops.
We could go back to Scotland Yard, talk to them, see if maybe they found something. Talked to them yesterday, so maybe they'd be happy to talk to us again.
That's not a bad idea.
Either of you have thoughts as to where we should investigate this burning guy?
Are we allowed to morgue?
He's not there. He vanished.
Oh, that's right. He's completely gone.
I was like, you're not. I mean, sure, but you're not gonna find anything.
At this point, I'm just in favor of getting a good night's sleep for our trip in the morning. Well, what time of day is it? That's a better question.
I would say that it's like noon. So that's why I was wondering. I don't know if you'd be done at the DMV or not the DMV. I don't know if you'd be done with your stuff yet.
Well, let's go talk to Scotland Yard. Maybe they have some information.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I have an idea on the tickets. Let's get a nighttime trip. We can sleep on the train and arrive fresh in Paris tomorrow morning.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Well, I thought it was a carriage ride from train from here to the port, and then a ferry from there to the other side, and then another train up to Paris.
Indeed, yes, correct. London to the coast, probably 2 hours. An hour on the ferry, and then from Calais to Paris is probably another 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. So sorry, I'm trying to make this for you guys. There, can you see that? Make it big.
Very.
All right. Okay, so you guys are gonna go to Scotland Yard. Okay, so
Right, can we find the same lieutenant that we took to yesterday?
sure. Here's a hey Ronnie, what are you doing back here?
Well, you know how we were asking about the three Turkish fellows yesterday? Well, we thought we heard that rumor about the man that spontaneously combusted, and wondering if there was some sort of connection, but discovered one not.
Ronnie, does your sister know that you're getting into all these weird things?
Of course she does.
He laughs.
You know, the director of the SI. She's just as into this sort of thing as I am. You should know that.
All right. Look, if I let you talk to the guy in charge, will that sate your curiosity?
Yes, sir.
All right. Don't tell your sister about this. I don't want to be getting any smack from her. She'll
Right.
give me an earful if she knows I put you in danger. All right. Come this way.
Well,
Well,
then
then
don't
don't tell her.
you
You
put
put
her in
her in
danger.
danger.
Tell her.
Sorry, don't tell her. You put her.
You put
Him?
Ronnie in trouble. In danger. Tom. Selling to his residents in danger. Everyone appreciates that. God gives a charming half-grin.
Right. All right. Come this way.
Should I roll persuasion kind of thing?
I don't know what you're trying to
Do
persuade
you
him
have a
of.
charisma type?
Sure. For what? What do you want?
Well, see, that's not gonna do anything. Okay.
I mean,
don't know.
I mean, not really.
We're
I mean, it's funny though. All right.
We should try to find out the address of the landlady speaking to Dr. Miss Constance Atkins.
Oh, very smart. Okay. So you are able to see the sergeant responsible. Let me get this. All right. You guys want to hear about the Stanley case, do you? I don't know what you want because that guy completely faked his disappearance, I tell you. I'll tell you for sure he faked it.
Well, I thought he, like, blew up or something.
Blew up. You believe that, Hogswallop? No. I'm sure he disappeared. I'm sure in a few weeks we'll find out why. Maybe he was in debt. Maybe he had a lover who was chasing after him. I don't know. You know these things. Weird sort of things. Looks.
Well, we read in the... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, we read in the newspaper that maybe it was connected to those three Turkish fellows and the what was it, the train? The toy train that...
Model train, yes.
Is that true?
Oh, you're interested in the train, are ya? Why don't you guys roll me a credit rating? Actually, I'm gonna take the
Roll
what?
I'll do it. Hold on. Credit rating.
Credit rating.
Oh.
What? What?
All right. Look,
You get a check mark.
the reason that, yeah, that's a good check mark too. Oh wait, no, credit rating doesn't get check
I
marks.
don't get a check mark. I really want that check mark too. Can I get that raised?
Maybe. All right. Look. The reason I can tell you that I think he ran off is because there is absolutely no evidence of burnt human bone or tissue found in that room. No blood, no sign, no violence. He scampered out of the window, I'll tell you. And that...
Alright, is there any evidence on the window? Any signs of it being opened recently before the vanish? That's right. During the time of the vanishing?
I mean, the windows
Like,
were closed
rusted.
the windows were closed when we went to investigate. Look, alright, that train, we took it, we inspected it. That bloody landlady thought that was crazy, but she thought, well, poof, the train made him disappear, whatever. Anyways, we checked it. There no possible electric faults, none existed, so we gave it back to the bloody Train Spotters Association, Arthur Buttocks, whatever the heck his name is. If you want to go into it, you go talk to him, I tell you. But I'm telling you right here, that man just disappeared of his own accord. I bet you some mistress was chasing after him or something or other. Or maybe he was so much into trains that some bloody idiot wanted to steal his train collection. I don't know. These people are weird.
But if the landlady said that he disappeared. Why would she say that? Or he burned. Why would she say that?
He looks at you. That lady is now charging 6 pence for that room, calling it the death room and stuff. She's making quite a bang of bunk off this strange story. Of course she's gonna say he disappeared and all that crazy talk.
Does she live on the premises, or does she live somewhere else?
Now she lives there. Says she heard it all happen too. Crazy bloke. Well, wait, not bloke. What?
Maybe we should go talk to her. I'd love to hear that story.
Crazy dame.
It's entertaining, at least.
It is entertaining, actually.
Where's this train enthusiast place that you say they bought the train? Took the train set?
So the headquarters is in Camberwell. Where's Camberwell?
Also, I'm interested in where the London Train Spotters Association headquarters is.
Camberwell. Over here. Did you see my ping?
Uh-huh, down here.
Yep.
Ah, I see it now.
And then the Stoke Newington is where his house is.
I don't know how it works sometimes.
What?
Andrew's question.
Oh. I don't see. Do you guys see Stoke Newington? Maybe it's a really small.
What are you looking for?
The neighborhood is called Stoke Newington. I don't see it on the map. Maybe it's just like in the city. Anyways.
Right, well, where do we go first? What's the most important? We probably only have one more stop today. Then I suppose we should be leaving in the morning, right?
Good idea.
So do we talk to the lady or the train people? Probably the lady, right? Seems just...
How about
those up
three people first, because I don't know when they close.
Right.
So you're asking train people or...
The train people is just like a guy, so it's not like they close.
Oh yeah, it would be more of a club, wouldn't it? They might be there in the evening. Yeah, let's go talk to the landlady.
Yeah, like it's
He
just like it's like, you know, a bunch of people who get together because they're all train enthusiasts and they, you know, like a book club. So it's just hosted at some guy's house.
Okay.
All right.
All right, landlady it is first then.
So you make your way over to the apartment of Henry Stanley, you do. All right, when you make your way over, I didn't give her a character. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. You see a nice looking little old lady out front, and you see a big sign that says, "See the death room, 660."
$60 to see the death room?
No.
$6.
$6 or six, yeah. See the death room. And then another sign in front of the window reads, "Room to let." The landlady is Miss Constance Atkins, and she has made quite a bit of profit showing this room to curious occult lovers at 6 pence a go. She when you walk up to the window, she is one of those ladies that she always has her hair in curlers and in a dressing gown. She looks at you, she's like, what can I do for you? You here to see the death room? Oh, I know yous are. 6p a pop it is. And I tell you, it is every bit worth a penny. Some man disappearing in the middle of the night, I tell ya. Kaboom! Just gone. The police say it's Hogswallop, Hogswallop. It's not Hogswallop, I tell you. It happened, I heard it. He came in, and then he didn't leave. Where did he go? Poof! Into thin airs, I tell ya.
Will you come along and give us your wonderful story while we look?
Well, of course I would, dearie. For 6p each.
Here you go, ma'am.
Yay! All right. So she walks you up into the room.
Make 36.
All right. So she walks you up into the room, and I'll get to the room after her story while she's walking you in. All right. So, ever so strange it was, I'm telling you. He was a quiet type, you know. Though all a bit odd. My dear old husband was like that. Here's a photo of Mr. Stanley. I keep all the pictures of my lodgers, and shows you a picture of him. I don't have a picture of him, sorry. But he looks like a lonely chap. So, he came home at 4 o'clock, just in time for tea. Of course, you can't miss tea, right? Am I telling you? Right. She looks at Father Merrill. He was all excited like a little baby boy about a new train set he purchased. Imagine a man of his age all going all crazy over a train set. Anyways, he went upstairs at 7. I tell you, right at 7, and I did not see him again. He couldn't have left the house without walking through this here sitting room where I'm sitting. And I would have heard him. So I was reading that little bit about the silver screen stars, you know, getting my evening gossip on. And a bit later I heard a scream and a sort of rumble happen. So I went up straight away, I did. I'm a good neighbour, I'm a good landlady. I care about my tenants, I do. And he was gone. Poof. All that was left was smoke. And I'll tell you, he couldn't have escaped. The police say he disappeared. He went out the window, but the windows were closed. I tell you, they were closed, bolted from the inside. And yeah. So I think.
Was there anything?
Go ahead.
Continue. I was gonna ask if there was anything awful about the room, like things out of place or signs of a struggle.
Well, the only thing that I can say is that chain set. I think no, he was definitely burnt to a crisp. But I think, the only thing in here that could have done that is that damn train set. That, I don't know if they would say damn, that bloody train set. But the police say that it didn't do any harm. So in that case, I gotta believe that's something he just poof. Maybe he had too much to eat that day, you know?
What? I don't follow.
Well, that, you know, if you eat too much and, I don't know, maybe just explode from the inside out. Anyways, here's the room, loves. Sorry, I'm laughing at me.
Is anything, did you move anything from the incident to what it looks like now, or is it same as when you found it?
I didn't move a single thing, I'll tell you. What will we think if I move things? No, I leave it exactly the way it is. So, so you know the train set is with the train spotters people. So she lets you into the room, and so the room is like the left picture. So it's just a quaint little tiny room. I mean, it's clearly disorderly and not nice like that.
Are you left picture in your stream?
Oh, I'm not streaming it, am I? So when you go in, the first thing you notice is that this person was a train maniac. There's train stuff everywhere, full of books, pictures about trains, engines, project, history, everything. The interesting thing that you note is that on the top of some items, there's a thin layer of black soot, and there are black sooty streaks across the ceiling in a pattern from north to west. However, Miss Atkins tells you that Mr. Stanley did not smoke, so that could not have been. If you check under the wallpaper, it looks like it, like the edge, it's kind of like bubbly, like somebody like it steamed. And why don't you guys tell me what you're doing, what you're looking at, etc.
I'm trying to look for a pattern in the smoke, in the soot trails.
Okay.
I'm going to stand on a chair and use a pocket knife to scrape a little bit of the soot into an envelope.
Okay.
I'm going to start looking under things to see if something was dropped and rolled under, maybe forgotten, something missed.
Okay. So all of you make spot hidden. Well, yeah, all of you make spot hidden rolls for me, and Ronnie, you get a bonus.
Oh, good, because hey, bonus was good.
Hey, okay. You guys all fail, except for Ronnie. Okay, so Ronnie, you see when you're looking under the carpet. Nami doesn't know what to do because there's so many things on my desk. She's like stuck behind my computer. She doesn't know how to get. Also, sorry, Vito. How about after they're done with the apartment, you can be done with the DMV and join up.
Oh, that's fine. I'm enjoying the show.
Okay. I just feel I want to. Yeah, I feel that. Anyways, okay. So Vani, as you pick up the carpet, you notice smudges on it, and you see long, black, parallel smudges that run northwest to southeast. And if you follow them, they run along the entire room. And
does it look like a train track?
Yeah, actually, why don't all of you? So do you point this out to Meryl and Dresden?
What am I doing?
Do you point out the marks to Dresden and Meryl?
Yeah. These look funny. Don't they look like maybe a train tracks?
Yeah, okay, so you guys can make education rolls for me, please.
Can I make an intelligence roll instead?
Nope. Sorry. Education. All right, so Ronnie, Meryl, make sure you check your education. Oh, wait, no, education's not a checkbox.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, so Meryl and
So is
Ronnie,
this, does it look like a map of the trains?
These are definitely the width of train tracks. The marks on the floor are the width of a train track.
Is the landlady still with us?
Yeah, sure.
Did Mr. name? What was his name?
Henry Stanley.
Did Mr. Stanley decorate as well with the trains, and I point to the lines. Did he do this? Train tracks here.
My bloody word. I've never seen that before. Well, now that you mention it, it does look like a train track, doesn't it? Well, this is a great old story to add to this, isn't it? Man disappears, taken away by mysterious train in the night. Oh, I better up it to 8p, don't I?
Perhaps I should, get some compensation for discovering this since it seems so valuable to you.
She looks at you. Oh, no, dearie. No, not at all.
But you didn't see this before. You wouldn't have seen it without my help.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, sure you do. Just...
Well, if you guys are about finished up here, I'd better be getting back to my tea. You know, it's about...
Can I roll persuade? Can I roll
about that time of day.
Where is it?
Sure, but you have to
There's a
get...
water keeper here?
You have to get an extreme success.
What is it? It's not fast talk. It's... I can't find it. Persuasion?
Yeah, sure. Well, so persuasion is longer, so it would be fast talk. Persuasion is like you take them out to dinner kind of thing. Well, maybe not dinner, but you know.
Okay, well, I'm going to try it. I somehow really doubt it's going to work out in my favor.
I'll give you a fast talk because she's like getting out of there. It's her tea time. Yeah, no.
I could try something.
Well, you guys paid your 6p, so please enjoy the room as much as you want. But I really got to get to tea time. You know, us British, we need our tea and crumpets. Oh, you're very much welcome to join me if you'd like. And she turns around and kind of scampers out the room.
You know, tea does sound really good.
It does.
Well, join us.
If you're going to tell people about the train, well, I can tell you about some haunted trains. Maybe you can add a little something to the story.
Ooh.
We can tell you about...
My grandmother, she told me this story about a haunted train that used to come whistling through. But see, the woods where they whistled through, the train tracks hadn't been there for years. It's very spooky.
We can tell you about a zombie we fought.
You already did, kind of.
Damn.
All right, so since it's tea time, it is about 4 p.m. Are you guys going to join her for tea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I am British, after all.
All right.
She says 2 times,
Huh?
and I say yes, please.
I'm from the country. We wouldn't turn down a lady.
All right. Well, she makes some tea, and she is just thrilled to have guests over for tea. She brings out some cute little cucumber sandwiches and, you know, little snacks. And you guys have a fantastic tea time talking about chains and mysterious happenings. And she is just enthralled by the stories that you have, Meryl. Like...
Oh, I'll lay it on good and thick. I'm sure I've given sermons that will put us asleep. I'm really working hard on her.
Okay. So that happens, and let's actually take a quick 5-minute bathroom and tea break because I want to refill my coffee.
All right.
Grab some tea, everybody. Okay. So before you guys head over to the train spotters, Vito comes back from the you meet up at the hotel, and Vito comes back, and he just looks like he is ready for some anything fun. He had a long day, but
Sounds about right.
So.
You want to go see some trains?
Want to go see some train spotters?
Will I have to talk to anybody in a uniform?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm in.
Well, maybe a conductor's uniform.
Will they ask me a series of questions that they should already know?
I believe we'll be the ones that ask them the question.
Oh no. Do you have to roll sanity for your death in a government place? Do you now have document phobia?
No, I think I'm just done with people. You know, like I've lived in 3 different cities, and no matter what, the DMV is always the most miserable place I've ever been at in any of the cities.
It's because they're not in a hurry.
Like it's like when they hire these people, they specifically look for the most unpleasant people.
Well,
and they're hired.
You can't compete that work. Like everybody has to have it, so they have no incentive to do a good job because you still have to go to them.
Oh yeah, and they're the most like unpleasant people, like obnoxious, mean, lazy and slow. They look funny. They talk funny. It's their own kind of people.
Alright, anyways, now that we're all sad. Okay, so you head over to...
I hate the DMV.
No, I get it. It's like immigration here. It's just, and it's worse now because Corona.
Yeah.
They give you like a ticket and then you can't even go in the building until like your ticket time.
Oh, it was the same thing when I went to Africa. When we all got off the plane, we sat in this like warehouse hangar for probably 12 hours, and we just sat there doing absolutely nothing. And then at like 4 a.m, we had a staff sergeant come in to give us a briefing, and he's like, "All right, guys, look, don't eat the food, don't drink the water, stay on base, go away." So we sat there for like 12 hours just so a staff sergeant can tell us that. We were pissed off.
All right, back to horror and madness. Okay.
Yep.
So it's about 5 p.m. and you head over to Arthur Butter's home in Camberwell. So he opens the door and he is a stout-looking man. Hello there. What can I do for you?
We're interested in your train spotting club.
He like brightens up. Oh, you're interested in trains, are you? Well, I am absolutely always able to welcome in other fit train welcomes. In fact, if you want, we're having a dinner tonight. If you want to join us, it's about to start in a few minutes here. Well, at 6, it's in about an hour. Why don't you come in?
That sounds very interesting.
My name's Arthur Butter. What's yours?
You may call me Father Lannister.
I'm Ronald Smith.
Yeah, bringing so many train enthusiasts into our life. Now, let me ask you, what do you like best about trains? Is it the sound that they make when they are coming out of the station, or is it the beautiful linear? I don't know how to make trains sound sexual and fantastic, but that's exactly what it is.
Well, I particularly find it fascinating.
Is it the way
trains are different between America and here? Your trains have a cheerful little toot toot, and ours have a mournful wail. It's very interesting.
Oh, don't they? Don't you love the toot toot? Oh, it's so. I'm Sorry, I'm making this guy seem like a perv towards trains, but he's not. He's just really fascinated. But then his face gets kind of sad. He's like, "Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. Tonight we're actually having a sort of a wake for our dear friend Henry, who disappeared the other day. I'm sorry that you joining in a bad time, but nonetheless, you are very much welcome in."
Oh, tell us about Henry.
Henry? Oh, he was a good man, a very good man. It is really sad to see him disappear. He was always polite, very friendly, but he did have in my opinion, bad taste in trains. The train, well, why do you laugh? No. Let me finish my story and then you can. Okay, that train that the police gave us that they think caused the accident is a bad, poor taste. Poor taste if I do say so myself. You see, that train is actually modeled after a real train that was in a dreadful accident many years ago. And I think it's just morbid to own something like that. And Henry was very smart chap. He knew everything about trains, so there is no way that he did not know that that particular train was modeled after a real one.
What happened to the real one?
Well, I'll tell you, my dear boy. First of all, come in, sit, have a seat.
All right, thank you.
So in 1890, that train is modeled after a London-Liverpool Express of 1897. In that year, this train derailed and many lives were lost. Give me a moment. He goes around and scurries through his bookshelves, and he pulls out a newspaper clipping of the railway disaster. So basically, the train derailed northwest of London, and it was very strange circumstances. The engine and the first two carriages it plummeted into a river, but the engine and the first two carriages were never recovered. They were presumed lost. The remaining carriages were completely wrecked, and over 100 people were killed or missing. Police and railway investigators speculated about anarchist involvement, but no cause for the disaster was ever shown. The diving team found nothing to recover, but the river had been high from unusual rains. So writers speculated that missing coasters has been carried downstream. An unnamed official observed that 70-odd-ton locomotives, at least, were unlikely to drift downstream or drift anywhere, but there are those who find the supernatural in everything.
When he brings this up, does this sound familiar? Was it something one of my sister may have been involved in the...
1897?
Yeah, she's like 50. So she would have been maybe a young rookie at the time. Then 25
Is
years
this
ago.
something that she would be involved in?
Well, it's outside of London, isn't it? So it would have been not the London police investigation, but Scotland Yard probably.
Yeah, I don't think, and they never found anything that I think they would bring her in for.
Okay.
So.
Just curious.
No, maybe it's a good question.
Sorry to interrupt.
No worries. That's pretty much the story in the newspaper article that he gives you. So yes, it is a beautiful set. Don't be mistaken about that. However, I do find it in poor taste. Many people died in that accident, and I know that he has a keen eye for the authentic, but not much interest in history.
Where is the train now?
Well, I actually have it here in the cellar. I would be glad to show it to you.
Oh, I'd very much like that.
By the way, do you mention that you're going to be riding the Orient Express?
It will come up, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it will come up.
All right. So he brings you down into the cellar, and you see a beautiful train set that he points out to you. Hold on, I need to find the train. Okay, so the train is mounted on a hardwood board, large enough and heavy enough for several men to comfortably move it. The track is in a peculiar twisted figure 8 set track pattern. There is no scenery, but a series of ramps alters elevations on the circuit. A large new battery provides power. The model is a small brown and black train in the style of 1890s with 2 wooden and metal coaches, a massive black engine, and a tender. Each car bears a different serial number and is different in small ways. I'll stop there and let you guys take it away.
We'll look closely at it, see if we recognize any company markings, symbols, that sort of thing.
Okay, tell me.
I'd at least want to show an interest, keep him going.
Yep. Tell me exactly like where you're looking, etc.
Well, first at the engine, and then at the passenger cars.
Okay, you don't.
I'd like to look at the table itself that it's on, and looking for any other like soot or scorch marks that may be on it, since it was in the apartment.
You don't see any scorch marks on it, but I mean, but Arthur says that he cleaned it, and the police, went over it, so it's been thoroughly cleaned and redone. So
we did find some curious smudges in his room. We went and took the tour earlier. So do you recognize this sort of soot? And I show him the scrapings in the envelope.
Can I get back to you on that? Let me think about it for a second.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I guess it is. I gotta ask a science question, scientist. Is train soot identifiable, or is it just like soot?
It's
coal soot. It would just be coal soot.
Coal, yeah.
Okay, well then. See, I don't know if that's something that he would know. How about let me roll it here? This would make it easy. Let me roll a die for him. Oh, he got an 11. All right. That's pretty good. All right, yeah. Well, I mean, it's very
there
hard.
There is different kinds of coal. There's a soft coal and a hard coal. They're used for different reasons.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to think is like, okay, so he got an 11. So I'm going to say that he could definitely identify this. It's just the thing I'm wondering is, would you realistically be able to identify it as coal used in a train? Like,
you might be able to tell whether if it was hard or soft coal.
Which one's
used? I think one is bigger than the other.
I don't know which one's used in a train.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Probably hard because they want it hotter.
Okay.
Soft coal burns at a lower temperature.
So it's hard to tell, but I would definitely say that this soot came from hard coal, which is used in the engines of trains. And then, Father Merrill, since you were investigating it, you find on the well, actually, Ronnie, since you were investigating the board, you find a handkerchief. Apparently, to protect the surface the train set is laid on. The initials RA are on the one corner of the cloth. And Meryl, you see strange symbols of unknown meaning found scratched on the undercarriage of each car.
You went mumbly there for a bit.
Oh, sorry. You find symbols of unknown meaning scratched on the undercarriage of each car.
I see if I can identify them.
Make an occult roll for me. Oh, yay, you did it. Okay. So, hold on. So, you don't, with the hard success, you recognize this symbol as something that Smith actually talked about and was talking about in his lecture. It is what occultists believed to be a symbol for making a gate.
Like a calendar date or a
gate,
time?
a gate.
Oh, with a G. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll point that out to the people in the room. These are interesting. They've got a gate symbol here. Somebody was very superstitious, weren't they?
Very superstitious.
What does that mean, Mr. Holder, the Lancaster?
Oh, well, it's kind of like a witch symbol that you find on barns sometimes. And I'll try to explain what it is because me, the player, doesn't know very well.
So basically, it's. I don't know how much I want to give you guys. All right. That history roll's pretty bad there.
Gotta be like a booby prize bonus you get.
Sorry, I'm trying to find here. I'm trying to get a picture of this. Get a picture of this train for you.
I will ask him. Where was this train used? I mean, where was the accident?
He told you it was sorry.
North of London or something like that?
London Liverpool Express. It derailed northwest of London.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about this kind of train on the Orient Express when we're going tomorrow.
And then he's like, "You're riding the Orient Express? Oh, I am actually riding the Orient Express this season as well. Oh, come to dinner. We must chat. And please, if you want to look at this train, feel free to take it with you. By all means."
Well, thank you kindly. Thank you. I've always
I won't
liked
take
to have
it. I'll take it.
Well, all right.
So you're going to need help carrying this because it's, you remember Grandpa's train set, Amber?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that.
So it's nailed on a board? It's on a board?
Yeah.
All right.
Truck's nailed down?
Is it nailed?
I don't know if I have space for this in my apartment, though. My sister will get mad, but I still want it. They whisper to the father, "There's a ghost train, right? That's cool. That's really neat."
What year was it? The train?
1897.
Vito, you're in here with us. You've been awfully quiet.
Oh, I've just had a long day. And, this dude with his trains, you probably don't want me talking to him.
Dresden's also been quiet.
He's not in the channel anymore. He said something about continue without him.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Like, Vito's been fighting back laughter, like, the whole time.
I don't care much about trains, but we found soot marks of a train and the guy disappeared. It's totally a ghost train.
Makes sense.
So, I'm interested in the ghost part.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to, I'm really trying to get this picture for you guys. Beep. I put it on the,
Like a train.
It is. Yes, it looks like a train. Thank you.
Well, what do you want me to say?
I don't know. All right. So you guys go to, or do you want to bring the train back after dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the dinner, so he sits you down and lots of awkward, very enthusiastic men come in like ill-fitting suits. It's not very exciting. It's kind of like, I mean, unless you're into trains. For Vito, you're probably like just enjoying the food.
Like, it's probably taken everything he has not to laugh.
You know what? Make a luck roll for me.
I'm calling upon my experience listening to meetings with the bishop.
All right, you
Up
laugh.
here, not
I should start asking about ghost trains because I'm interested in ghosts. So I will like make my twist on it and then be just as nerdy as them, but only about the ghost trains that they tell me about.
Okay.
Like haunted trains and stuff like that.
All right. So before the dinner starts, they make a prayer for Henry, and since Father, you're there, Arthur will say, "Would you care to say something for our friend Henry, Father?"
I didn't know the fellow, but I can give a few brief words and a short blessing.
I would very much like that.
I launch into something very impressive sounding in Latin.
Oh, they're all very impressed. Okay, so this is actually, Vito, you're in like food heaven right now. This is a 6-course meal, followed by brandy and cigars. But you laughed, so they look at you and they're like, "What's so funny? You must be just absolutely thrilled hearing about all these trains."
Oh yeah. Yeah. Totally, absolutely. Bang the rights. You should really go talk to your friends and get away from me.
No nonsense. We love new blood, don't we? And these are like all of the most boring looking guys to you in Britain, you know, and they're like, you like, you know, end up like, you know, at that party and they're like talking about, I don't know what, like bank, like, you know, jobs, and it's like that thing, and you like want to leave, but they like keep pulling you back and like, no, listen to this, you know. But due to your guys' thing, I will give you some fun information about the Orient Express since you guys brought it up and told your thing. So, all of the men are just like so excited to hear about your trip. They tell you everything and anything. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys are so lucky. The Orient Express has the finest staff in the world. They will assist you with everything. They will even handle the paperwork involved in crossing borders. So here's some, I'm going to give you guys some information if you want to write it down. And just little tidbits about the Orient Express. So, the station in Milan is presently being remodeled. Bandits once attacked the train in Bulgaria. Snow can halt the train's progress through the mountains in the Balkans. The Simpleton Tunnel is, and I don't know if this is still true, but it would be interesting to look up. The Simpleton Tunnel is the longest in the world at over 20 kilometers in length. 65 people died during its construction. Attendants at Sir Keki Station in Constantinople are notorious for losing baggage. A little bribery smooths...
I was typing. What was the place on the last?
Constantinople are notorious for losing baggage. Was there any others that you need me to re-say?
I got Milan remodel, Bulgaria bandits, snow in Balkans. Longest tunnel is 20 kilometers. Is that what it was?
20 kilometers.
And then lost baggage, Constantinople.
Bribery smooths progress across some European borders, but don't do it in France.
That's fair.
And association member Walter Partridge, who is not in attendance tonight, actually plans to ride the Simpleton Express. And then there are some gentlemen who tell you about when they were riding the Express, they had the most beautiful, vivid, and amazing dreams. It was a life-changing experience for them.
On the train?
On the train. Mm-hmm.
Oh, these guys are weird.
Yeah, the guy talking about that, everybody kind of like snorts at him, but he's like, oh, it was amazing. There were talking cats, and you could ride the train to the edge of the world, and then there you could get rid of all of your baggage that you had. It was beautiful, dancing lights, a quite lovely chap. I forgot his name. And then there was a whole baggage car of cats, and they all talked. It was wonderful.
And everybody's wives knows what y'all do here. Like, it's not a secret that y'all are part of the the train club.
They'll look at you like, of course our wives know what we... Oh, wait. No, wait. No, I changed my mind.
They have
actually.
wives?
I changed my mind, actually. This is like when the husband sneaks out to do, what is it, like fantasy football.
Uh-huh.
They're like, no. This is our sacred place. Our wives don't know about this. They think we're golfing right now. No. This is our sacred...
And you'd rather be in a basement surrounded by other men talking about trains instead of golfing.
Well, you're here.
Well, at least they're not Freemasons.
Oh man. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
At least they're not Freemasons, you know?
Hey, You get a fantastic meal, and then after the meal, there's brandy and cigars, and they're just chatting about trains. They give you all that information. The guy who had the dreams comes up to Ronnie and talks to you about ghost trains and like telling you about the dreams that he had on the trains, and he's like, just wait, you'll see it, and oh my gosh, it is a once in a lifetime experience, but I don't know if you can take pictures.
Well, that's too bad. Well, I've never been able to take pictures of my dreams before, so I suppose that's not new.
All right, so the night ends, and Ronnie, are you guys gonna help him? Man, I don't know. I guess you gotta call a taxi or something. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to call a taxi.
Yeah, I suppose.
Actually, you know what?
I do want this train.
The guys love you so much that one of them that has a big like truck, it will help you
Alright.
put it in, and they'll give you a ride back to your apartment. But this train set might take up your entire apartment. Maybe not the
I
entire.
don't think my sister's going to be very happy about it, but that's alright. She'll live with it. Especially when I'm disappearing the next day.
Might as well.
Yeah, okay. Alright. And that's what you get from that. So you guys head back. Ronnie has a brand new train set.
Woohoo! I'll put it in my room, it's fine. I just may not have room for my bed anymore.
How late is it?
Let's see. I would say the dinner probably went like to 8 or 9.
So the library would be closed by now.
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. Why'd you want to look something?
I just wanted to get more background on this gate symbol, see what it's associated with.
No, that's a good
We
idea.
all going to that library in Paris? Just look it up there.
Yeah, that's true.
My French is almost non-existent.
Oh, I don't speak French either.
I speak Italian.
Ah, so you'll probably understand a bit of Latin then.
No.
They're very related.
But I do speak Italian.
Ronnie, are you going to play with the train before you go to sleep?
Don't play with the train.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna set it up in my room and keep
no.
rearranging stuff and.
I was going to lift one of the passenger cars with a symbol. I left her the other ones, but I was going to hang on to one.
What?
Oh, that's great.
Can it
I'm
still
associating
run?
with the training.
Usually you can disconnect like single cars in sets like that.
It wouldn't be a proper model if you couldn't.
Okay. All right. So, Ronnie, you gonna play with the train?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it set up at least and make sure it's running.
Yeah, I was interested to find out what gauge the one in the story is here.
Am I there with?
I don't know if it says.
How long is the engine? That'll tell me.
It doesn't say, unfortunately.
It's about the size of a shoe. That's the great big O gauge, which is
It just says a massive black engine and tender, but it doesn't have like specific.
Okay, it's probably it's the great big one. It's probably cast iron and fairly sturdy.
Okay, so Vito, are you with Ronnie?
Probably.
Meryl, are you with Ronnie?
I think
You guys
so.
all get a ride back to the city with the...
Yeah, we'll all ride back with you. If you're going to set it up, I want to watch.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
to put one car in my bag.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Okay, so you guys get into you get it all set up, and I need you to be very specific with me here, okay?
Okay.
So what are you doing?
So first I would come home and My sister would probably be home, so I tell her that I have a few friends.
Do you have your
joining me for the
sister's
evening.
character sheet ready?
I don't, because I don't have any others other than the one. You only gave me one character sheet to work on.
Okay.
But I have her stats.
Okay, could you, if she's home, then I'm gonna make her an NPC. Okay, so continue with telling me how you guys, so you bring the train in, you set it up in your room, your sister's home. She probably comes in, she's like, what's that there?
It's a ghost train, sister.
A ghost train. Is it? Indeed.
That's right, yeah.
How old is the sister?
She's 53.
Oh, never mind. I would talk like a child to her.
She's definitely experienced. Actually, she also has... Oh, wait, I didn't actually put it on this character sheet. I think we talked about having her...
Yeah, she has mythos. Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, I do have it on here, actually.
Apparently, it's a scale model of a train that crashed in 1897.
Ooh, how fascinating. I hope you're not getting running into anything too dangerous.
As long as your fuses are good, I think this little electric train will do just fine.
Alright, well, you guys have fun playing with the train. I'll make some dinner for everybody. Oh, wait, I guess it's 8 or 9.
We also just ate. We'd let her
Yes,
know.
we had.
Oh, well, I'll make a snack. I'll put on some tea. Alright.
That would be lovely, thank you.
Okay, so, she goes to do that.
I'm going to
Go ahead.
splash a little water and do a blessing over the cars that are marked.
Okay.
Just, it can never be too safe.
Okay. Alright, so, you bring it in and, please tell me what you guys are doing.
Well, that's what I was doing. I was blessing the car.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm still working on Mary's stats.
Vito, what are you doing? I guess you don't care about trains, huh?
No, not really. More just like maybe poking my eye out the window, see if anybody's followed us.
Okay. No one's followed you. Those train spotter association men followed you because they are so jealous of your Orient Express tickets.
Freaking weirdos.
Really?
Like the train had come through his apartment.
And a smudge of soot on the ceiling following the tracks. It's amazing.
Well, I think this might be some sort of ghost train. and you know, maybe there's something to this story of him disappearing.
Well, you might be right, but I failed on my occult roll, so I can't help you. And my Cthulhu Smith as well.
It's alright. We'll just be in here for a bit.
Well, she's interested, so she's gonna hang out and watch as you set up the train and
Right. Mary is also very large. She's a very tall woman and beefy. Really strong looking. And she keeps her hair pretty short.
Okay.
What's that condition she has?
She does not have one. Ronnie's sister is Mary, and she's normal looking. She's still pretty ugly. Oh, okay, so you wanted specifics about what we were doing. So
Yes.
I'm setting it up in the room, and then I'm going to try to get it back onto its tracks, and then I want to make sure it's running, so I switch everything on.
Okay. So it's...
I'll be standing back against the wall, fingering my rosary nervously.
Okay. So you start it up, and it's working fine. How long do you run it for?
I don't know, just a couple of laps. Let it go around the figure eight a couple times to make sure it doesn't get stuck anywhere.
Okay. All right.
It doesn't look like anything's happening, so I suppose it's all just a train.
So, as you say that, I'm so glad you said that. Let me get this description here. Okay. So as you say that, there is a flash of light and a train. Now, since you're inside, it can't fully appear here, but a train appears in your room.
It just train. I knew it. Look.
And
like full size train.
So whatever can fit in the room appears. So there's gonna be a bunch of things that happen really quickly here. So you guys are not gonna have any time to consult with each other, and I'm gonna say that right now. Ronnie, as you say that, first of all, I need you to take off 3 magic points from Ronnie.
Okay, I summoned a train.
Okay, so the shimmering track and a large locomotive gather cloud of steam, and off of it, you hear the arrival of the train. The engine and coal pass through the objects in the room and disappear into the wall on the other side. Once the first passenger car comes into view, the train stops. Everybody roll sanity for me. Since Mary is there, do you want me to control her?
Sure.
Okay. Woo. Oh, good job, Vito. Okay. So, okay. So, so Meryl, roll 1d6 for me, please, and Vito, and also Ronnie. Or did you roll? Oh, there you go. Okay, 1.
Oh no!
Oh, yay! Okay, all right. Hold on. All right, let me get I'm gonna use. Is it okay if I use Mary instead of Dresden?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I don't want to. I don't want his character like dying or something when he's not playing it. How do I edit? All right. Okay, so yeah, you guys take the guys who succeed. Hold on. Wait. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. So you take 6 sanity, and you need to make an intelligence roll. Did everyone take 1? Vito, Mary took 1. So yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. All right.
Did I put like spectral train on my encounters list?
Yeah. I don't know what this would be. What would it be? It's kind of Cthulhu, but hold on. Okay, so you're gonna have a bout of madness. Yay, bout of madness. Our first bout of madness, everybody! Cheer! Woo!
Yay.
Actually, it's perfect. You're the one that gets the bout of madness. You'll see why in a second.
It does.
Because
I mean, I activated it, so.
you did, and yeah, okay. So, hold on. Where's the... Trying to find the chart. Okay, so I rolled a 7. Okay, so that's not... This is actually not too bad for you. So you flee in panic. So you are compelled to get as far away as possible by whatever means are available, even if it means taking the only vehicle and leaving everyone else behind. And I'll roll for how long that'll last.
Oh, so it's not a phobia, it's just in this current situation?
Yes, so basically fear has been cast on you, and it's gonna last 7 rounds, okay?
So it's like a holy shit moment.
Yeah, so this is the bout of madness I was talking about earlier. So she gets a bout of madness, and I rolled on the chart, and there's 1 to 10, and I rolled a 7, and 7 is flee in panic. So basically fear gets cast on you. So you're going to try to run as fast as possible. However, unfortunately for you, you're not going to be able to run. So it's actually not that bad for you because you can't run anyways. But, okay, so the train, so basically it's like ethereal, and the train appears in front of you, and off of the train comes people dressed in 1890s get up. They glide off the train as though onto a platform, and they surround you guys, and they're all asking you questions. Excuse me, what time do we reach Liverpool? Where's the conductor? This has been far too long. What's the delay? How has the day become so cloudy? And then a lady comes up to Vito. Excuse me, sir, is there another train behind? My husband was on board. And all this happens very quickly. So Ronnie, well, tell me what you're gonna try to do when you're about to. So you want to flee.
Well, I guess I'll try to get out of the room.
Okay, so as you get out of the room, all of the passengers, like a tornado, swirl around you. And they start speaking to you. Come with us. Come with us. Come with us.
No.
And,
just let me leave.
And you are
Good people.
You are suddenly completely powerless. Your mind becomes blank. And you find yourself dressed in 19th century dress, and you are standing on the train in the first carriage, and all of the passengers are surrounding you. Now, everybody, I need you to decide right now. Ronnie is on the train. You can't talk to each other. What are you going to do?
Am I
physically,
still...
is his body still here? Is Ronnie's body still here, or did he disappear?
He disappeared, and now you can see him in the first carriage on the train.
I am going to jump up on the edge of the train and try to grab him by the lapels and sprinkle him with holy water and start casting the devil out of him.
Okay.
Doesn't work. We tried that.
Mary's also going to jump onto the train and try to get to you. Vito, what are you doing?
Am I still surrounded by the crowd?
No, they all disappeared and they surrounded Ronnie, and they're on the train.
If the train begins to move, I'm going to drop off. I'm just not holding onto the edge.
Okay.
You know, I'll walk onto the train.
Oh, okay.
Like into the train, and I'll see if I can get Ronnie's attention.
Okay. So, all right. So, as you guys jump onto the train, it disappears, and all of you need to lose 3 magic and 3 sanity. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah.
In addition to everything we already lost?
Yes.
Did I lose 1 with an extreme success?
Yeah, you still lose 1.
Okay, so 4 total.
Yeah. And Ronnie, keep a track of your sanity in case.
I hit a 5th, right?
Yeah. So, I would say that a turn has passed for your bout of, at least a turn has passed for your bout. But I mean, it doesn't really matter because you can't run away. But it does matter because, no, wait, Ronnie, you can't take sanity loss right now.
Oh, while I'm in a bout of madness?
Yeah, you can't take sanity loss. But
I still lose the extra magic points, though?
Yeah. Whoops, sorry, I keep doing
that. Do magic points regenerate?
They do, but I honestly haven't looked up magic yet since it'll be a while since you guys will be able to use it. Okay. They do recover though. I think it's 1 per hour. At least that's how it was with Corbett. But he's a monster, so it might be different. Anyways, okay. So, as the train leaves the universe and pops into an unknown universe, you find yourself in the first carriage. As you get into the first carriage, the eyes of the passengers become blank and dark. Their eyes roll up, the whites are exposed, and like sharks, they close in around Ronnie. They reach out slowly, their skin bluish and cold, their eyes, lips. They kind of look like, Harry Potter? Dementors. And they smell of old, wet wood. Their garments scrape softly one against the other like gatherings of moths. So, you guys can make an occult roll. Not Ronnie. Ronnie, okay. you are incapacitated basically.
Ronnie is SOL.
I'm not sure what's going on. Y'all need to back off, my friend here, and I pull out my pistol.
All right. Okay, so we're going to Vito, do you want to roll occult?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
There it goes.
Never mind.
Nope.
Okay, so
I don't know shit.
Yes, so we're gonna enter combat. So it's just dex based. So where's the turn order thing?
It's on the menu on the left. Like the second from the bottom or something like that.
Yeah, near the bottom.
Where?
It's on the,
you should see the
menu on the
menu
upper
on the left.
left.
Found it.
The upper left menu.
There it is.
Do you want to put me in there just in case the rounds go over?
Yeah. So you, and also because so you have 6 turns before you're... Hold on, I did not put these guys' dexterity in here. So it goes by dex.
Ah, okay.
Oh, they're 45.
I'll be going slowly then. I'm only at 30.
This doesn't have like an automatic put into the turn order thing. There's an initiative button.
Vito should not be 90 because that was with his... Wait, who said you had your pistol? You have your pistol drawn, right? You said that?
Mine.
Yeah, it adds 50 or 40.
50, I believe. Wait, Vito, what's your dex?
40.
Yeah, so it's 50.
When you have a gun drawn, it adds 50 to your dex for turn order.
Oh.
The bullets are fast.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right, Ronnie's in there. Vito's in there. How do I add zombies or dementors.
You have to have a token, and then you right-click them and say add turn order.
Oh. They're not actually dementors, but it's the best, example. Okay, and then Meryl, since you said you had your gun drawn, you add 50.
I can't see Rodney in the turn order. I can only see Meryl in the dementors.
Same.
What?
Sometimes the DM has extra if they were there before. You have to clear out the turn order before you start a new combat. Otherwise, you'll have multiple. Kind of annoying.
It's very annoying.
And then I need Vito.
How'd you guys get that coin looking on your tokens?
There's several free sites you can go to and just upload a picture and tokenize it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did Mary Smith's token go?
I don't have one for her yet.
Yeah, but I went and put it on the board.
Oh. Then.
There you go, Vito.
Why can't I get it on the... Is it here and I just can't see it? Okay, so Meryl, you can go first. A bunch of zombie-like creatures are surrounding Ronnie, and he looks completely out of sorts.
Do I still have Ronnie by the lapels?
Did you have him by the lapels?
Yeah, I jumped up and grabbed him and started trying to cast the devil out of him.
Okay, so you can have a hold of him, but you're gonna need to... so what do you want to do? Do you want to pull him away from them?
I already warned them if they're still coming, I'm going to shoot the nearest one.
Okay, so why don't you roll gun for me? And I would say that you're probably at point blank range. So
definitely.
So you would get a bonus, I believe, if that's correct.
Extreme success.
Okay, and guess what? It doesn't do anything to them. It just makes, but it does make them reel back for a moment, so you can grab Ronnie out of their grasp if you want.
Yeah, I'll grab him around the neck and shoulder, try to walk backwards toward the exit to the car.
Okay, all right. Ronnie's turn.
There's a lot of smoke.
One round down, so I'm down to 5 rounds left.
Yeah, so you still are trying to flee. So, if you want, Meryl, how do you...
You said I was incapacitated though, so I can't do anything.
Well, now you're not. Now you can flee, but you're still in your bout of madness, so you want to flee.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to shove my way through the folks and get out.
Okay. Why? I hate this. I don't know how it works. Okay, so then make a fighting maneuver. Fighting maneuver? Or...
It's just brawl versus brawl.
Brawl versus brawl. But they have a build of 1.
I failed anyway.
Oh. Okay. But I guess, don't they have to make a roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops, that's Mary. Sorry. They win. So you try to push through, but you can't. But they kind of get in your way and surround you again. But Meryl has a hold of you, but I'm guessing you probably can't see. Okay. And
He's trying to go the same direction I'm going.
yeah. All right. The Dementor's turn. So they are going to try to grab Ronnie.
Okay, I will try to dodge.
Wait, why is it when you can't?
I can't
Mm-mm.
dodge?
Not in the Bout of Madness. Actually,
I can't react?
Huh.
I thought you said Bouts of Madness didn't affect, like, combat.
No. That's indefinite that's temporary insanity. Once the Bout of Madness ends, it says, so Bout of Madness lasts the 1d10 combat rounds. Underlying insanity lasts 1d10 hours.
Right, but you didn't say anything about Bouts of Madness.
I mean, Bout of Madness literally says give your character sheet to the DM. But I can look it up again.
Okay.
Just to double check.
Okay. So then I really can't do anything for the next 5 rounds.
It says the investigator loses all self-control. In game terms, this means that control of the investigator handed over to the keeper. It's up to to the keeper whether control takes form of dictating specific actions or meaning giving players guidelines on how to play the madness for how long. You know what? I guess you could dodge because you're scared and you're trying to run away. So
that's why I chose dodge and not fight back.
Yeah. I feel like if you had a different one, maybe like faint, you wouldn't be able to do anything. Or
I mean, it's ultimately up to you.
Yeah, because it says you lose all control, but I would think, especially if it's fear, you could dodge.
But yeah, it could also be I'm so afraid I'm not seeing what's going on around me. Because I just want to get away.
It does not say that you can't dodge, but
it's fine if you want me to take it. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
that you really well, so
I think that actually, why is it only rolling a 6? Is that what it rolled? A 6?
It looks like it.
Oh, okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Yeah, so they grab you.
Okay.
And you are grappled.
Do I get to resist since I'm grappling him first?
On your turn, you can make an opposed strength roll. All right.
Oh joy! Go help!
All right, Mary. She is going to desperately run up to Ronnie and try to get you out of that. So she's going to make a strength roll. All right, what is their strength?
She's super strong.
All right, that it. And okay. Well, apparently the zombies are rolling really freaking well. That's a 5, right? That's not wrong?
No, that looks right.
Okay.
I mean, you just tested it and got a 47.
I know. I'm not doing it as zombie. All right. So she tries to get you out, but is not able to get you out of there. Wait, where's Vito?
Right
he
here.
was on the list.
No, I mean, where'd your token go? It should be your turn.
Oh, right here.
What?
I got the token stamp thing, but I couldn't figure out how to change it, so I just went with the square instead.
Maybe I don't know. Either way, he's not on. Oh, there's he is on the turn order now.
Yeah, I put him on. Okay, Vito, your go.
So is Ronnie running towards me or away from me?
He is currently. Oh, sorry.
I haven't moved at all because people are blocking me.
Yeah, so he's currently grappled by one of these things, and you saw Meryl shoot it, and it didn't look damaged at all. It just kind of like reeled back.
You really need smoke them.
And the holy water didn't work?
No, you guys did holy water.
Ah, this is completely useless. I guess I'm just gonna run and try and grab Ronnie and try and get him out of there. Actually, no, screw that. I'm gonna take the rosary out of my pocket and wrap it around my hand and try and punch one of the wraiths.
Okay. All right.
If this doesn't work, I'm losing faith.
All right, so punch it.
All right.
Roll a brawl.
Just brawl, right?
Yep. Oh wait, I have a picture for these guys. Beep. I try to make you guys laugh. Oh, you fail. So you punch it, and it just kind of looks at you and goes,
Did I make any kind of contact?
No.
Rude.
Well, no, you failed. So your hand, you're like freaking out, right? So you're like, come on, got it, and your punch just like goes right next to it, like into the wall, like next to it. And it just like looks at you. And then
Don't you look at me like that.
Back to you.
Our Lady of Blessed Acceleration. I'm going to reverse my pistol and use it like a club and just whack them upside the head.
Okay. Make a brawl, I guess, or whatever your weapon is.
I don't have club written here. Does it get any extra damage or something?
It would just be the brawl, and then it has extra damage.
Swish.
You also hit the wall, and like what is it, like, I'm trying to think, like all their heads like turn towards you, and they like grin, and like my prey. All right, Ronnie, you are freaking out, so you can make a strength roll.
Okay. Can I like try to slip out instead of like force my way out?
No, you have to you're grappled, so you need to make a strength.
Hey, I do it.
There you go. All right, so you slip out and you dash towards the back of the train. Or, well, actually, go ahead, dude. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, or to the door that I came in on.
Okay. Nice job. Oh. Also, I'm keeping track of your.
Usually between cars.
I'm just keeping track of your rounds, so you're at 4.
Yes.
All right. The Dementor. They're not actually Dementors, but all right. So 1 is going to take a swing at Meryl. So you can dodge or fight back.
Dodge, yes.
Okay.
Do you know how much of a success they had?
So they have a 30%.
So that's not. They need a 15 to get a hard success, and Dodgers
Yep.
win on
Yep.
tie.
Okay, so you dodge, and then the second one goes after Vito. So Vito, you can dodge or fight back.
Dodge.
That's a critical fail.
That's a critical fail. Okay, yeah, actually. Okay, so, all right, let's make this fun. All right, so,
Do I still need to dodge?
You do.
You do, yeah.
So roll. If you do really, okay.
I mean, so, okay, yeah, so, but he critical failed, so, he's gonna lunge out at you, and instead he, like, wraps around one of his buddies, and they, like, both fall to the floor like, you know, zombies do. And they're, like, struggling and wiggling on the floor.
Okay, everybody jump. Let's get out of here.
All right, Mary. Mary, seeing that Ronnie broke free, is gonna run back to him and try to open the door that they came in on, but she opens it and it's just nothing. There's nothing out there. It's like you're in the middle of like a black hole or something, like some weird abyss. So yeah, but I'm gonna have her make an occult roll. Nope. All right, and that's her turn. So, oh wait, so Vito, go ahead.
So everybody's up?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stand on one of the seats and yell out, "Okay, everybody. My name is Vito. I'm the tradesman. I'm here to check your tickets. Please have them presented so I can make the punch in them. If you don't have your ticket, you will be asked to leave the train." I just wanted to see, like, gauge what happens.
With the noise that you make, every single dead zombie passenger head turns towards you. And they start walking towards you.
Shit.
All right, Meryl. You go.
I was hoping that would work.
All right. I'm gonna grab Romney by the hand, and we're gonna leap for that door.
So Mary just opened the door, and it leads into nothingness.
Hey. All right, then head to the next car. We're gonna head to
All right.
the back of the train.
All right. So you head for the back of the train. Ronnie.
Well, I guess I'm being pulled along by the father. But I don't know if I would be aware enough to not jump out of the door, because I just want to get away. I'll leave that up to you, I guess, since
Are you really
Not
gonna
a
jump into the abyss?
I don't know. I don't know if Ronnie would see it. Would it stop him? Or is he just trying to get away from the people? Like, as a player, I would choose not to, but I'm trying to roleplay what he would do when he's
I mean,
crazy
I don't
and
think he would
wants to
jump
get
into
away.
an abyss when basically he's under. Yeah, I don't think he would jump into abyss. There is another door at there's where Meryl is going at the other carriage, second carriage.
Okay. Yep. If I had my sanity, I have another thought in mind, but I can't do that, so I'm just gonna run with Meryl.
Okay. All right, Dementors. They both take a swipe at Vito. Alright, so Vito, you can dodge twice if you want.
Alright. I don't think I'm gonna beat any of that.
Well, the first one they fail, and the second one you succeed, and they failed. Theirs is a 30, so they both failed. All right, so you dip, dive, and dodge past these zombies, still standing on the seats, proud and tall. And they're What?
Just to note that dodge is a skill, so that you can increase. So.
Oh yeah.
On it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So that happens. Okay, Mary's turn. So she's gonna do the same thing as you guys and kind of dash towards the second car. But she gets there and she tries to open it and it just doesn't open. It's like completely locked or blocked or something. So she's gonna try to open it. And I guess we'll make a brawl? Strength? I think strength probably. And, oh man, barely. Alright, Vito. You are surrounded by creepy zombie-like monsters.
And there's no way to make physical contact with any of them.
I mean, you can.
The gun didn't do anything. You haven't seen anyone hit them yet.
No.
I tried punching one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm surrounded. Where are the other two at? Where's Ronnie and the pastor?
They're all at the back trying to open up the door to the second carriage.
All right. Then I'm gonna push back and try and get myself in the walkway in between them and the zombies so I can hold them back. And I'm gonna try and punch one again.
Okay. So you're
Nope.
I was gonna say you're surrounded right now, so I would say to get through I'd make a fighting maneuver, but you can do that next turn. They don't dodge, but once again you're too high, so you like try to swing at them, but your hand just goes right over their head. All right, Father. Is that thou ton?
Okay, so the Mary tried to open the door and she's a big girl and it didn't work. Huh?
Yep.
I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to try to recall some of the chanting I heard on the battlefield, the Cthulhu knowledge, and see if I can combine that with Latin a bit and try to scare them with, names or sounds that they might be intimidated by.
Okay. I guess roll a luck.
Looking for it.
Dang. Okay, so what would they be? I mean,
I'm trying for like a poor man's turn undead.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think because they're like, they don't have much of brain or caring of anything.
They wouldn't fear a greater power.
I don't think they really have much of brains. Like, zombies
power
just
that
like
animates
run
them
into...
might
I I mean, I want to give you something because that's an extreme success luck. So here's what we'll do.
There's some occult in there.
They'll.
Or maybe, add some salt in my pocket and throw that at them.
Okay, so they used to be people. So when they hear you talking, they, for a moment, just a moment, like, you can kind of see them flashing, like, back into what they were before, like, with their clothing, but it only lasts for a moment, so they'll lose a turn.
Okay. If it helps, I'll hold my cross up high. I like to try to get the kneel.
Okay. All right, Ronnie? Oh. Crap, I
guess I'm down to 2.
Oh, thank you. I rolled that die and...
I guess I'm gonna try to shove my way through.
Okay.
Help Mary with the door.
All right.
Unlikely that I'll be able to do something that she couldn't, but yeah.
So as you fling your way through the door, it opens and you fall flat on your face. And a man is standing there. He looks like this. And he says, "Welcome, chaps, to the 19:15 a.m. to Liverpool. Although we're currently running a little bit late, my name is Randolph Alexis. Come on, come on." And he beckons you guys through the door. So
am I with them?
Yeah.
Am I looking in the wrong place? See what you're supposed to do.
So
on her stream.
So the Dementors gets a turn. Mary's able to get through because she's there. Vito, I'm gonna have to have you make a fighting maneuver because you're surrounded by these guys, so you're gonna have to get through them.
All right. Where's that at?
It's just your brawl.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
35 beats a 21.
But you failed.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately.
What the?
You're surrounded, but why don't you take a bonus because they're still kind of flashing in and out of existence because of the luck roll.
8.
That's worse. All right. You're not able to get through. All right, Father, the door's open, but Vito is still surrounded by these creatures.
Grab him by the back of the collar and pull.
Okay. I guess that's another.
Also,
fighting
Discord
maneuver, right?
just told me I'm at the level. What the heck?
Huh?
What did it tell you?
Congratulations, you just advanced to level 1.
Oh.
Oh, it's for chatting in the server.
Oh, yeah. So I think that would be a fighting maneuver, no?
Yeah.
But he's not rolling against, well, why don't you roll first? A brawl?
Fighting maneuvers are treated the same way as attacks. Just get a different result out of it.
So it's brawling?
But he's trying to pull Vito, so would it be against the zombies?
I don't know. I think that's something different.
Or maybe I'm just trying to apply a little backwards pressure to give Vito a bonus when he tries to get away.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, so why don't you, roll a brawl. Is fighting maneuver always a brawl? I thought it was dependent on what you're trying to do. But I guess... I mean, this would definitely This would be like a
maneuver
strength,
is treated
no?
the same way as regular fighting attacks. Most maneuvers will use brawling skill, although some may be performed using another specialization. For example, if you're trying to disarm with a sword.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so
And the
yeah.
opponent should choose to either dodge or fight back as they would when attacked normally.
What if I used like luck to get away?
But like this is father doing something. He's not actually like attacking an enemy. He's assisting an ally.
Right. So I would say that.
Would it be a form of dodge, maybe?
But you're trying to
help him. I'm trying to help him dodge.
Yeah. Well, you're trying to pull him, right?
Right.
So then
and even if my strength isn't good enough, at least I'd help him a little bit when he does it.
Right. So, yeah. So that would be like I would. Does this make sense? Would that be like the aid action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Should I make him roll for that, or just give Vito a bonus?
It's up to you. I mean, if he rolled, I think it would be either just a plain strength or a...
Yeah, I was thinking strength as well. But I don't know if that's... I'm fine giving him a bonus instead of giving Vito a bonus instead of rolling.
Yeah. I mean, he is sacrificing his turn for it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of what I had in mind.
All right.
So who rolled, me or him?
Well, it's not your turn yet. But Ronnie, you have one turn. The door opened. A very handsome gentleman opened the door for you. What you doing?
Run into the room and look for more exits.
Okay. All right. You run into the room, and we'll get into that in our next session. Hopefully these guys can get out. All right, Dementors are back, and they're going to take two swings at... Well, they're going to take two swings at Vito. Well, one at Vito, one at the father. All right, that failed. One at Vito failed. All right, roll for
Do I react?
Yeah.
Dodging?
You can dodge, yeah.
Not this time.
All right, Father, you're grappled now. I'm sorry. All right, you're grappled, but Vito is okay. All right, Mary. All right, Mary sees that Ronnie goes through the door. So she's going to turn back, and she's going to try to help you get out. So she's going to roll strength. Okay, cool. That's a fail because their ball is 30. Okay, so she's able to pull you out, and she is able to like drag you at least to the door. So now the last person is Vito. So Vito, you can make a brawl with advantage to try to get out of here. And actually, I would say you could do dodge, actually. If you want. You can choose.
Nah, my dodge isn't any better.
Okay, so get a bonus with that. Okay. Alright, you're still surrounded by zombies. Alright, Father.
I need to escape then, don't I?
No,
if I
Mary got you out.
Try to whack him again, will that help me escape, or?
Mary got you out. So you're
sorry.
not grappled, but Vito is still surrounded.
Oh.
But I would say you're making progress towards the door.
We are making progress?
Yeah, I would say you're making progress towards the door at least.
All right, I'm going to try to club one of their arms off of him to make it easier for him.
Awesome! Yay! Okay, so make fighting. And they don't dodge, because they don't care. No! I wanted you to be able to chop an arm off, because there's things. Alright. Nothing happens. Ronnie, you are now out of your bout of madness. However, you have underlying insanity for 1d10 hours. So let me roll that. So you have underlining insanity for 8 hours. That means if you take any sanity damage, you will have another bout of madness.
I wish there was a place for notes like this.
Amen.
For
Character sheet needs a note page.
Is there not a note page?
Nope.
Can I add notes for you guys? What about info?
I guess I can put it on the bio and info page just as temporary.
That works. Well, you can put it on the backstory page. That's where you put things like phobias.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what I'm gonna do, just to make this not drag out for forever, is they're gonna take one more swing at you guys, and then if Father and Mary are helping Vito, and now Ronnie, you're now able to help as well. I'm gonna say you're able to get Vito out and through the door.
So the idea that I had a little while ago is I was gonna look to see if, you know how some trains have like an emergency stop button? I was gonna look around to see if there was one of those and then push it.
Not in this car.
Okay.
So...
And I won't be much help pulling Vito. I'm a weakling. So I will just make sure the door stays open and doesn't shut them out.
I think you're stronger than me, actually.
Okay. So, for time purposes, and just not being annoying with rolling purposes, I'm going to say that you guys are able to get Vito out with everyone's help. And so you're able to get through the door. Alexis closes it behind you and welcomes you into his little cabin. And that is where we're going to stop for today.
I'm going to throw the latch.
Yep. It's kind of magical, so...
Even better.
No need to worry about that. So, omedetou gozaimasu. Good job, guys, today.
Oh, thank you.
So glad we found a ghost train. Oh, Ronnie's insane, but also really happy right now. Or he will be once the ordeal is over.
Yeah, so you're in a very dangerous predicament right now because you are on a train that will probably most likely cause you more sanity loss. So I really need you to keep track of what is 1/5 sanity for you.
I need to get down to 49 for it to trigger.
Okay.
12. So I need to lose 6 more for it to be indefinite insanity.
Counting the 4 I lost in the library, I need to lose 8 more.
No. It's in a day. So the stuff you lost from the library doesn't count. So it's in one day you have to lose that amount. 1/5 of your...
Okay.
In one game day.
Yeah, in one game day. So since you were at the library yesterday, today's a new day. Does that make sense?
But your calculation would be off of today's start, so it's still smaller.
What's a third of 49?
A fifth.
It's a fifth.
It's a fifth. I was at 61, so 49. When I hit 49, that will be my indefinite insanity.
No,
how do we round?
Yeah, no, I had 49.
I don't know.
Now
I did the math on mine, and it was 12.12, so I just rounded down.
Mine's 12.8. So.
Hey, I'm going to do something fun before we end. Ronnie, you have underlining insanity. So when you go into the train, back of the train, you see a ghost. You see a ghost.
Well,
and
now you know. Now I know what it is. All right, let me try to do
I know, but I had to do it because I forgot about it, and it's funny.
You do a reality check.
You don't know that. You don't know.
Can I do a reality check?
Yeah. Or you could take a picture of it. Aw. All right. You know it's in your head.
Do we have her camera?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have it because I went home. So I probably would have set it down.
That's true.
Home is.
All right, well, congratulations. You guys are now on the Doom train. Wahahaha. Will you be able to get back to Earth? Will Dresden wonder where you guys all are? Why did you suddenly disappear? Who knows? Find out next time on Horror on the Orient Express, which you have not even gotten to the Horror Express yet. But you are on a train.
Thanks for running today.
Dun.